Hello friends, this is Wendy and I'm very happy to have you with me today. I'm once again going to do something I have never done before. I want to treat this like a scrapbook layout. Hopefully y'all stick with me because I have several things I want to do. Oh, I haven't quite decided what I like better, whether I like it already sewn in a book or whether I like it freeform. And obviously, there's no right way. It's just what I prefer kind of a thing. However, some of the things that I have been doing, I have preferred this, that it's out. I think this is one of those times. First thing I am going to do, and I'm just going to use whatever I have right here, and that has no ink on it. I'll have to use one of my trustees that is overfilled with ink. This will do a favorite here, because I want to know where this line is. And I don't want to accidentally go over the line, which I did with my Donald. So I'm kind of going off of a sketch that a friend of mine sent. I haven't asked her permission if I could use it, so, it's not going to look like her sketch anyway. By the time I'm done, especially since I'm not using a 12 by 12 page, it is not going to look like her sketch, so it probably doesn't matter. So I think the first thing I want to do is I want to mark where my pictures are going to be. Let me get a nice sharp pencil. My husband tends to use my pencils, and then they aren't sharp anymore. I think this is where I want to put them. I didn't even use the correct shape of photos to really follow her sketch. So I think that's where they're going to go. I guess I could do one here. I will have a backing on it. So the first thing I want to do, besides get my photos out of the way, I want to use papers out of this paper pad. This was a gift, and I want to use some of the papers out of it to kind of follow the, I like that one, the sketch. So these are actually out of that paper pad. Okay, I definitely want to use holiday blocks again because I want to do trees. I have some other trees though. Let me see what else I have. Okay, so I'm going to use the tallest of the trees out of here as kind of my guideline. I don't want anything taller than this. So that is my guide. Of course, I could use this. I can use this teeny tiny one. I can definitely use this. There's another, is this even taller? Yep, and I'm gonna probably stack them on top of one another. I actually have quite a few just in that one. I have some more of these. And I haven't even looked. I was wondering if they were, oh, these are even bigger. Okay, so these are different. So I could definitely use some of these. So that's definitely a possibility. I was just pulling out all of my trees. I was thinking maybe I could use the top of that, but I don't really think that is gonna work. Let's see. All right, and then this mini one might be too small. It has a Yeah, this one's probably too small. Though I could use this little bitty snowman on there if I wanted to. That is a thought. That might be fun. The other thing I want to do, so I have my pictures here, right? The other thing I want to do is, well, I just had a second thought. I was thinking about doing Christmas packages, either above or below, or maybe both. Maybe even, let's go back to this one, putting like the word joy down here. And you can use this as a cutout, or, I mean, because it has a frame. Anyway, that's kind of, okay, so I have lots and lots of things to choose from. I think I'm mostly going to just choose from these two, so I will put the other ones away. Oh, there was another thing I was thinking of, Christmas packages, so I'm not putting that one away. Okay, for starters, I cut out a bunch of trees. And I don't exactly know which ones I like best. I do want to show the difference though. So from this one, which is probably called Peace, Love, Hope, Joy. I'm not sure. I'll have to look that one up. But come the fatter ones. And from Holiday Blocks come these skinnier ones. And when you see them side by side, you can tell, you know, because I was thinking, oh no, I'm going to get them mixed up. Nope, not going to get them mixed up, because the little skinny ones are Holiday Blocks, and the fat ones are Peace, Love, Hope, Joy. And I like them both, you know, and then I like them both for this project, and I'm not completely sure. I may do some solid colors. I may need some more red. I'm not sure I like this tree because of the black. I definitely like this tree. I like this one too. So not everything came out of this one packet, because they didn't have as many plaids as I would have liked. So here is a kind of a little mini challenge. And of course I can always move these down further, but my mini challenge is that my photograph is going to go there. And I don't want to cover it. Let me find it. Or do I care if I cover it? Because I'm thinking I really don't want to cover it. No, I really don't. I don't want to cover it. So I want my tallest trees off to the side. So, and this one is also tall. Although that's not too bad. Then I have these smaller trees. So do I want to kind of mix them up? Do I want my tall ones there and then go down to my smaller ones? Do I want to put like one of these in the middle? Do I need to make a red one of these? See what I'm saying? So I've got some tree decisions to make. Maybe I should do these big ones first, these triangle ones, and then add the other ones in between. I do want to put a star on the top of one of the trees, just, you know, just because I want to. I think I like those, and I think I will start gluing down, and I think because I end up tucking some of these under this line here, maybe I will draw this line. Okay, so this is my line. I will not, well, I can go under the line. That's the whole point. I want this one taller, so that's probably going to be on the line, and then these ones. So I'll start with this one. I'll probably ink and glue, so I'm going to grab some ink pads and my glue and get started. So I pulled out both Aged Mahogany and Rustic Wilderness because, you know, they're my favorites. Let's see whether or not I just have enough on my oversaturated ink pad first before I start dipping into the actual ink well. I will speed this up. Okay, so this is kind of how when I do a sketch, follow a sketch, the sketch had trees in it, and so does my layout. There you go. It's similar. I do want it to kind of cross both pages. I do need to find all of my little pieces. So my current question is whether or not I want to kind of mirror this. I would cut that little bit off to make it like seamless. I would move this. Ooh, wait. I could move this up so I could make that. I would definitely cut some of that off. And then I have space to put some words like joy. Right. Is there room for love? Well, there is if I'm willing to kind of go over that. Maybe I need to move these up. Is there room for hope? I think there is. There's not room for peace. However, I could put peace right here. So that is definitely a thought. Here's another wonder or thought. Do I want, and if I did this, I would definitely use some of these plaids. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I guess I would pick 4 plaids to do this. But then I have to cut them out again to do a color in between. Okay, so I have been sort of playing around with some of these ideas, not 100% sure what I want to do. One thing I do want to do is use one of these kind of funky stars. I'll probably ink it because you know what I say, inking is everything. So I might put that there. So I put peace down, and because of its size, I decided not to do the outside of it, but to do the insides of it, and I like that. So peace, love. Let's see, hope is all in here. So you don't have to run it through more than once if you want it to just go like this. And now I have a star for that. Oh, where is that? So there's the star. Peace, love, hope, and joy. And I've got the little asterisk in the middle. So I could get them all on here. So I could do that. I was thinking I would use maybe a narrow or more narrow. Will that look okay? Or not worry about lining it up at all. Love is shorter than hope. So I will swap those two because I want them to go down in size. It's a little too bad because I did hope in red because I was kind of going red, green, but I don't know if it exactly matters. Oh, what's on the back of this one? Oh, the same thing. And I would start them all up at the line. Okay, well, maybe I just need to start gluing and get a feel for it. Okay, so this is kind of how the sketch went, where it went the longest and then these gradually got smaller, but these got taller kind of a thing. So it was sort of this. So I am going to continue on with, I think I like this side better, with this size. So this one, because of the way, oh, let me go out so you can see what I'm doing. This is going to be just ever so slightly bigger than an inch. Ever so slightly. I want to do 3 of them. I just need to go ever so slightly. I was going to use the back side, but I don't know. Now I see that it's all crooked. So this is going to be less than an inch. And this one is going to be more like a 1/2 inch. So I'm going to make 3 of these bows. Okay, so let's look at this real quick. So these all come from, and then the thicker trees, and then the stars, they all come from what is called Christmas cutouts. That wouldn't be what I would have named it, but it works, right? I mean, it's very technical. It's Christmas and it's cutouts, which is this one right here. So Christmas cutouts. I did use the same outline from Christmas cutouts that goes around each of the words to make the packages. I decided it was easier than trying to use the packages that are on It's called Santa's Helper. So, but I did use the bow, this bow right here, from Santa's Helper. There was even a bigger one, but I just wanted it to be a little one. And then the triangles and the little thin trees, and then this little bitty tree right there, those are all from Holiday Blocks, which is one of my favorites. I have been using it this whole season. Another observation is that if this had been already sewn in, first of all, it would have been really bulky. I took 2 whole pages out of it. But if it had all been sewn in, I wouldn't have been able to ink, at least not here. I would have been able to, it would have been harder, but I would have been able to ink around the edges, but not the center. It's kind of like, do you need that? I don't know. But since it wasn't already sewn in, I was able to do that. I am going to put the date on there. And since these pictures are from, well, there's 2 pictures, so they're from 2 different days, but we went to these parks 4 times, right? So it was November. Do you remember back in the 1900s when we just did the little comma and then like comma 77, comma 78? I can't do that yet. It's still 2023. I don't know. If you liked this, please give it a big thumbs up and hit your notification bell. Subscribe if you haven't already. And boy, I really enjoyed this project. I sat down and thought, oh, this might be hard, but I really enjoyed it. So I hope you enjoyed it too. And have a happy holiday and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.